to Worlds 2011. We're at the back end of day 3, and I'm here with the Dutch national champion, Ruben Snijdewind, who is, well, he's doing tremendously. 2 rounds to go, 1 win, maybe 2 wins in the last couple of rounds. You can see Ruben in the top 8. Tell us a bit more about you, national champion. Was it a nice, easy tournament, Dutch nationals this year?
No, it was pretty tricky actually, but I won the final game with a top deck, sorry to say. And it worked out fine. So
okay, and you've played a bunch of times on the Pro Tour?
Yeah, I played 5 Pro Tours, 4 times day 2. So yeah, I'm pretty confident.
That's pretty good. And the Dutch team are doing very, very well as well. We could see them on camera tomorrow. Now, Ruben's deck is an Ad Nauseam deck, but it's not Ad Nauseam Tendrils. Well, what do you call it?
I would call it Angel's Unlife.
All right, after Angel's Grace and Phyrexian Unlife. But
right.
We'll start up at the top of the table with where so many decks start, a bunch of mana. Lotus Blooms, Pentad Prism, Simian Spirit Guide, and Desperate Ritual. Tell us about the balance of your accelerants. Why have you done the way you have?
Okay, so the Lotus Blooms and the Prisms, they're just really good. I would have played a 5th one if possible, because you really need 5 or 6 mana to win with this deck, yep. And you need cards that can produce more than 1 mana. So the Spirit Guides and the Ritual, you need it to win with the Conflagrate or the Lightning Storm, but they can also help you during the game to get additional mana.
Okay, row 2, well, this is all blue. 4 Serum Visions, a couple of mystical teachings made popular by Yawgmoth Tapper, winning Yokohama in 2007, single peer through depths, and a couple of Sleight of Hand. Now, tell me what this one peer through depths. It's always the singletons that are most interesting. Why just one?
Well, sometimes it's not always what you want. So it digs really deep, that's good, and your main combo pieces are instant. That's also nice, but sometimes you need a land, and sometimes it actually misses. So there are quite a few non-instant sorceries in the deck. So I only play one. A friend of mine is playing 0 actually, he's playing the first slide. It's a balance between cards that you want.
Sure. So then we get into the heart of the deck, which is Phyrexian Unlife, 4 Angel's Grace, and 4 Ad Nauseam. So explain the sort of interactions here. Why are these so important, these white cards in particular?
Well, it's basically a 2-card combo. You need one of these 7 and you need one of the Nauseams.
Okay.
With the Angel's Grace and or Phyrexian Unlife say that you cannot lose this turn, and then with the Nauseam you can draw your whole deck without losing, and from there on you can win.
All right, so these are an insurance, if you will, because a lot of Ad Nauseam decks historically, they've gone down and down, and they've started at 14 and they've revealed and revealed, and suddenly they've been at 4 and 3 and 2, and then they kill themselves.
It's true, but you cannot even play Tendrils in this format, so you have to do something else.
Sure.
That's why the whole thing.
So we have that, we can't lose as long as we've got one of these, and then we go off with Ad Nauseam. We've got a little bit of defense here, haven't we? A triple Pact of Negation, a single Slaughter Pact. Again, tell me about the balance of those.
Well, the Slaughter Pact is just in there in case there's a Gadokteek or a cannon, Eideswon Canonist that you can fetch with a mystical teaching, so that you can remove it and then win. The pacts, they are against any decks with counters or some strange disruption that will disrupt the deck.
Okay, we'll assume that we have now drawn our more or less entire library, so there's our hand of 40-50 cards.
Right.
So this is the kill right here, Conflagrate, but it's not the red and XX, is it? It's the flashback that counts.
It's the flashback that counts, so you actually discard your hand. It's 2 red, discard X cards, deals X damage. So you have a lot of cards in your hand, you discard all of them except for the few packs that you want to have as protection, and you put it at your opponent and you win.
Okay.
Actually, I have a short story about it. So we wanted to play Lightning Storm.
Sure.
It's a card uncommon from Cold Snap. It does about the same thing, but it's an instant.
Yep.
So it would have been better. You can win at instant speed if you would have had that card. But I asked at least 50 people around here at the site, and
couldn't find any.
I couldn't find it anywhere.
So
I had to do it sorcery.
So you're going at sorcery speed. Well, you're going very well. Let's look at the mana base. It's long, boys and girls. A singleton Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth, a couple of Darkslick Shores, 3 of the Marsh Flats, 2 Scalding Tarn, then a bunch of singletons, plains, Misty Rainforest, and Boseiju, who shelters all. Nice to see that here on the last day of Worlds.
I like it.
A couple of Gemstone Mine, Watery Grave, 2 of those, 3 Island, a single Creeping Tar Pit, 3 Seachrome Coast, and 1 Hallowed Fountain. Now let me just check. Let me just check this, Ruben. You've got a mana base that features 6, 8, 10, 13 different lands. You have no four ofs. You're not from the Netherlands, are you, by any chance?
I happen to be from the Netherlands, and I've been playing with Frank Karsten, and he likes singletons.
Yeah, doesn't he ever? So.
Doesn't he ever?
All right.
Yeah, there's actually a reasoning behind all the singletons, but maybe let's not go into that.
Yeah, that's a little... Just trust the Dutch. It's a good deck.
One thing I want to mention is that about the tar pit. That looks really odd, but maybe it's important for the mirror match because neither player can win because the Angel's Grace keeps the other player from winning.
Okay.
And you actually have to go with Seemic Spirit Guide beatdown, and then the tar pit also really helps.
Wow, okay. So finally, let's just take a quick look at the sideboard. Again, it's a Dutch sideboard. There's lots of ones. Singleton Path to Exile, couple of Infest, a single Silence, another Slaughter Pact with one in the main, Teferi Major Zhalfir, legendary of course, Giga Drowse, single Thoughtseize, single Vendilion Clique, single Duress, single Patrician Scorn, single Echoing Truth, and then, oh wait, what can we do?
Yes,
Let's have three Leyline of Sanctity.
Right.
It's a tremendous deck. It's very, very powerful, as combo decks always are in Modern. And this gentleman here, your reigning Dutch national champion, Ruben Snijdewind, is really delivering the goods. Until we meet again, and we may be seeing him on Super Sunday, I'm your host, Rich Hagon, saying bye.